I'm going to try to do a hand catch on it. So we'll just sneak up here behind it, we'll grab it, and of course it is not wanting to land. It doesn't think it's landing. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Parks and Tech. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the SJRC F11 quadcopter. Today we'll take a very quick look at what you get inside the package here, and then we'll also take it out for our first initial flight as well. And for that first initial flight, I will just be flying it around in the backyard a little bit, just to try to get the overall feel and so forth for how this one flies, and then we'll move it on to maybe the golf course or maybe one of the other locations that I found. So let's go on ahead and let's get into this thing. So first thing you notice is it comes with this really nice case, which is pretty cool. So it does have a nice protective case, really nice handle, and it is very well made. So let's go on ahead and get this open. Okay, so first thing you notice here is the actual quadcopter itself. So I'm going to go on ahead and set that off to the side temporarily, and then of course the transmitter as well. It has these nice little protective foam protectors, for the lack of a better word. Covering up the joysticks there, so that's pretty cool. It really looks like that these are fake, and just for show, because you don't really see any wires going up them down here from the bottom. But I could be wrong. But I truly believe that these are fake, and I don't think they really do too much for the antennas. Here's a nice little area for you to put your phone in there. It seems pretty strong for the most part. Nice little spring-loaded gizmo there. And what I really like too is, holding it like this is fine. You can, but they give you these little extra holders down here at the bottom to really get a good grip. It really does make it feel a heck of a lot better. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so that's neat. That's the transmitter. It is rechargeable as well, so it does come with a built-in battery. So that's neat. All right, so we remove the first layer, and there's another piece of protective foam that is covering that. So down here we have looks like we have just the charger, micro USB cable, some extra props and propellers just in case you might need those. So that's in here, and then looks like in here maybe you got some documentation, things of that sort. Yeah, so just some documentation. So that other slot you see there would be for an extra battery, if you had one of those. So that's kind of neat that they include that inside here. So we'll go ahead and pop that top back on there. And let's take a look at the quadcopter itself. This is the again, this is the SJRC F11 quadcopter. It's really nice. It's very substantial. Doesn't feel like it's cheaply made at all, so that's cool. Here in the front, you'll see our 1080p camera. Really nice little camera, for it. It does move up and down on a motor, which you can control through the app, so that's pretty cool. But it does not have any type of image stabilization or any type of gimbal or anything like that. So as every move that this quadcopter makes is going to be captured by that camera. I just hope there's not too much jello in the footage. So, but let's go ahead and get this thing unfolded. So in this case, you got to go with the front legs first, or you'll get caught. You won't be able to open them. So again, front legs first, then the back ones. And man, that's a neat looking quadcopter. It's pretty cool looking. Again, pretty substantial. You know, that doesn't feel cheap, and these arms do lock into place, so you can feel them as they lock in. So that's pretty cool. Nice little brushless motors, and this is our battery. Let's see here. This is a 2,500 milliamp hour battery, which claims to get a pretty long flight time. I actually forget exactly what they claim, but I've heard you actually get a good flight time out of this quad, and out of this battery for only a 100 milliamp hour battery. It does charge via micro USB cable as well. That's what that cable was inside that we looked at already. So that just snaps in. It's a pretty satisfying snap there. What is nice too about this is it does have the micro SD card slot, so that's a good thing. You know, it doesn't record just through Wi-Fi to your phone, so that's a good thing. Now it does not come with the micro SD card, so you will have to make sure you have one of those. So going ahead and pop that back in, and again, it's a pretty nice looking quadcopter here, and you know, I definitely am very anxious to fly it. You know, see what we're dealing with here. So we will see you out in the backyard, and we'll put this puppy up in the air and see what she's got. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey there, guys, and we are out here with the SJRC F11 quadcopter. So we're gonna take it out here for our first flight, and we'll see how she performs back here. So let's go on ahead and get it turned on. You guys are seeing this as I'm doing it for the first time. So I don't know if I'm going to screw it up or not. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? Probably be nice if I actually brought my phone out too, wouldn't it have been? So when I go on ahead and grab that. Well, that's some pretty neat noise. All right, well, we'll be right back. Let's go on ahead and try this again. So I think, as we talked about before, yeah, these are just fake, just for show. So I'm gonna not worry about those. It's a nice little holder though, so that's pretty cool. Got these little pull-outs here. It's always nice. So let's go ahead and get our app started here. That one's the SJRC app here. So make sure I'm not missing any cables or anything, which I don't think I am. I think this just connects normally as well. So I didn't mean to do that. And let's just go to the quick start here. There we go, so now we're bound. So that's pretty neat. Let's do this. Let's connect to the right network here. There it is. Keep that Wi-Fi connection. Go back to the app. Yeah, I just did that again by mistake. Is it necessary that you have to watch that video? Keeping the drone level, pick up the drone from the back and rotate your body one full circle. Okay. From the bottom, hold the drone face down. So that's our calibration, but the front two lights are still flashing. There we go. They're slowing down there. I guess oh, that's setting the speeds. That's the gimbal. And it looks like I'm just kind of buying some time here until we get a little more GPS signal there. So it says it's ready to fly. I'm gonna leave it in beginner. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in beginner for right now. Well, I'm gonna take it out. That might have been a mistake, but we'll give it a go and see what happens here. So I want to make sure I'm further away from some stuff here, and let's go ahead and take off. Let's arm the motors. Okay, let's spin for a couple moments here. Looks like it's doing all right. And it is wandering like crazy. So it's moving around quite a bit, although it's holding kind of nicely in this wind. Rising just a bit. You know, it's not doing too bad. So I don't think I started recording any video. So, bring that back down while I'm doing this, because I want to make sure that I don't lose sight of this as I'm trying to do this here. But it's actually hovering quite nice. That's impressive. So that's pretty darn cool. Huh. Actually pretty darn steady. Had to let it get its bearings here a little bit. Still wish I could figure. Oh, okay, that was a picture. Here we go. Yep, there we go. I got the video recording, so that's better. It does fall just a hair whenever it, but not too bad. How's it look? It kind of corrected itself there. Now it drops, but it rises back up. And that's pretty steady. Don't know if I like that beeping while it's recording, but I guess it's just letting me know that it's recording. Man, that's actually pretty cool. I really like this one. Oh, that might have just been me though. Doesn't want to seem to go straight when I push throttle straight. Kind of goes off to the side a little bit. So that's good to know for this one. So that gimbal a little bit. I don't know if I like that going kind of sideways when you pull it back, but that might just be me. See if it likes being low. Like most drones, it probably doesn't. Okay, I'm pulling it straight back and it's kind of going sideways a bit. Straight forward. So. Pushes off some power though, some thrust under there. I think this one I'll feel more comfortable landing on the cement, but just to keep things going, I think when it comes time, I'm going to do a hand catch on it. It does kind of sink whenever, see, but it pulls itself back up. Barometer, you know. Its brakes though aren't too good. I can imagine going full speed when you're trying to stop. Might not work out too well. Like, man, that's a long-lasting battery though, I'll say that for sure. According to this, it's only used up a tiny little bit, so we're gonna run it down. This one I think I can feel a little safer getting closer to stuff. A little closer anyhow. There's jacks. There is some lag in the video in the FPV when it does. So there's a little lag there. You know, I don't have to worry about planes in my area, but there are a lot of helipads around here. But we are nowhere close to having to worry. You know, it's not too loud either. It's actually quite quiet, considering. See how it does a little higher and hovering. Still showing a really good, strong GPS signal. And that's the only thing this thing's got. This one doesn't have any optical flow sensors on the bottom. Not even doing too bad hovering underneath trees. Doing okay by this metal fence. It's okay, Jax. You know, the video's pretty stable for not having a stabilized, or you're not having a gimbal on it or anything. Those brakes, man. It's air brakes. I like this one, guys. I'm really getting the hang of this thing. And it is actually very stable. I mean, extremely stable. I mean, look at this. It's even under trees right now. I mean, it's wobbling a little bit. I should have turned the spoke too soon, but still, I mean, come on. It's not any worse than the Xeno. So I'm pretty impressed. Pretty cool there, guys. Nice easy little flight here, guys. Again, just trying to really get used to these controls. I'm really shocked at this flight time. I mean, I haven't cut this out, so you'll see exactly what we're getting out of this battery. And we're not even, according to this, halfway through with this battery. So I am quite impressed with what we're getting here. Flight time. Pretty darn impressive. Air brakes. We weren't turning full speed either. Oh boy. I don't know why, but I always do like to get that low shot sometimes, so let's just see. Wow. And when you go forward, it's not running itself into the ground like the Xeno does sometimes. Oh, we started dropping a little bit as we turned. Say hi, honey. What are you guys barking at? Trying to wander on me a little bit. Take it up a little bit. All that beeping. It's a nice wide angle lens there. Let's pick that camera back up a little bit. In case it, I'm not sure if this one has a automatic return to home feature after a certain battery, but I don't want to take any risk just in case it does. There's just too much for it to to get into around here, so we'll just keep it low. At least getting this down to 2 bars it's showing. Say hi, Jax. We don't want to scare him. Coming down on me a little bit there. That'll teach me. Alright guys, all in all, I think this was a pretty successful first flight, and I gotta admit, I think it is extremely stable. So I gotta hand it to this one. You know, it's an awful lot like the Xeno, in my opinion. In that, at least in terms of how it flies and how it handles, you just gotta always kind of keep your guard up. That's all. But for the most part, again, it is a pretty stable flyer. But man, that battery, man, that's just, I'm really impressed with that battery. Now granted, I haven't been really doing anything too crazy with it, but I mean, it's been in the air this entire time. From a full charge, it's been in the air the entire time, so. You can see those lights back lights are flashing red. I think, oh yeah, yep, that is my low battery. It's coming up on my screen too. So we're gonna go on ahead and land this bad boy. It did well. I'm gonna try to do a hand catch on it. So we'll just sneak up here behind it, we'll grab it, and of course it is not wanting to land. It doesn't think it's landing. Come on. This is a bad idea. This one doesn't want to.
Yes, this one doesn't like it when you try to hand catch it. About time. Stupid move on my part. But we're good.